Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Lords of the Fallen with me, Bregaton. Before we continue forward, I want to go back and see if this guy has left his spot.
If you'd write a thought about Captain wouldn't have ignored.
I was curious because some NPCs, after you progress a quest to a certain point, if you exit the game and load back in, they'll have moved on. Kind of like the tortured prisoner. If he was gone, I was going to run back to where Winterberry was to see if she was gone, and see if she left an item behind, like Captain Fidelis. Which, by the way, Fidelis is Latin for faithful, which is fitting for him since he is a worshipper of Aureus. If I remember right. That wasn't a good parry. Nice, and we got the Scave rune. And the weapon, increased damage to an enemy's poise. Shield function, increased poise. Despite the Grook's increasing isolation and separation from mankind, the skills of Grook artisans remain greatly respected among those humans with an appreciation of such things. So how does that compare to the poise damage I currently do? Is it a... I see the shape of it, I can't see the name of the rune that's slotted. Whoops, that's doing the wrong thing. I don't think it's the same shape. I think it's a different poise damage rune, so I'm curious if one's better than the other. I could be wrong, they could be the same shape as well. Great. Another one of these guys. His little crossbow buddy. Oh, what the heck? It's got some range on it. Well, that went pretty well. Did not think it was going to. Especially when that second crossbow guy started shooting at me. I resolved to die. Justice? That's a weapon from the first game. So I think Justice... No, Law was a hammer. I think Justice was still a sword. And it's a grand sword, which it was a same weapon type in the first game. So I don't know if they were called great swords or grand swords. Doesn't matter. An ancient sword bearing both the ravages of time and a hollowed sentinel accessory in the form of a length of nails around the grip. It's physical and holy, requires strength and radiance. Might be worth using. If I can find it. It does way more. But it looks pretty cool. I found some pretty cool swords, but I do want to use a hammer. I don't feel really great about killing that guy, because he had no idea what was going on. Looks like he may have bugged out a bit, but... Better take the cheap shot than risk getting shot myself. Death's Finger. An accurate, finely crafted crossbow. One story claims that later in life, Udsworth murdered a love rival with a crossbow bolt fired directly. That is the same description as the split crossbow. So I have a way further down. Let's not take that yet. We had a path. Excuse me. We had a path that took us up first. And down seems like the way forward, so I'd rather... go up first, find maybe a vestige or something, and then proceed downward. Hence, short javelin. Same description, just better scaling on strength and agility. Lost Berescue's Catalyst. This is the only way forward, right? No, there's this path as well. I don't trust it. It doesn't look like one of the moth ones, but why would I risk it? A grenade! The plan now is to push forward and hopefully find a vestige or eventually put down a seedling if I have to. We finished back here as well. So my first thought is that this little fortified area is going to take us to the manse of the Hallowed Brothers. And it was going to... the world is going to connect to itself. But we're going further down, so I don't think that's the case. Just 2 seconds to myself to get rid of this thing. Thank you. Ah, sorry. Let's take a second. Clear those guys out and move over here. Alright, I believe I know where the elevator takes us. There was the switch above that we... I couldn't activate. Curious, we found that mana regen rune. I wonder how much that mana regen offsets the cost of the R of Tenacity. Oh, that's right, there are 2 of these guys. Alright, we're just gonna get on out of here. I'm a little curious how this healing... I wouldn't even read the description for that yet. How the healing from this interacts with the Wither mechanic in Umbral. Because half the healing should be Wither, or I guess less if I have... Oh cool, it is. Alright, just keep healing past it. Neat. They have increased healing while in Umbral, so it's not like a 50%. In fact, what do I have equipped? And I got rid of the bonus healing. I lost Berescue's catalyst. A large carnivorous worm embraced by its offspring, and which serves as an umbral catalyst, once carried by Berescue the Lampbearer. I notice a frame rate drop. Okay. I didn't remember pressing the record button, so I was hoping that I didn't forget to record. See what's going on? Oh, look at that. The vestige of lost Berescue. Ooh, the depths. A powerful if erratic sorcerer seeking Mornstead's rumored Lamp of Immortality. Berescue was initially thrilled when the role of Lampbearer was bestowed upon him. Although the longer he was exposed to Umbral, the more his mind fractured and degraded. Seeking to halt this process. Excuse me, I had to cough. Seeking to halt this process, Berescue descended into the depths of Sunless Sky, with the remaining fragments of his sanity scattered like windblown ash. He wandered the darkness, lost and insane. The umbral light abandoned him. Exactor Dagger. Dagger of an Exactor of the Dark Crusaders. All Exactors are aware that a blade can be like a question, prompting an answer or silence, depending on the desire of the wielder. Let's screams boss fight.
Another unfortunate made a slave to unceasing hunger. I pity you. But, as bleak as this refuge may be, it is our refuge nonetheless. and you are not welcome here.
That it? First try! Also... Oh, I should have done that, because I don't get the summon now. I can't do the other girl's quest. Oh, maybe it's not over. And my character's right there. He could stop whatever's going on. Yeah, but why would I? I stood right in the way. Okay. I'm learning. Oh, hello there. Oh, didn't let me attack. What is going on? That's weird. had no idea what was going on there. Again, I should probably... Okay, I was gonna say I should probably lose on purpose. So I get a summon out to help. Continue with the one mercenary's quest. Good, I know there's a second phase. This is our first second phase fight. Some of the other boss fights had phases, like the Hush Saint. Kind of. After a certain point, they wouldn't remount their horse. And the Spared Progeny kind of had a second phase. Oh, is she the only summon? Oh, it's Pieta. Alright, so we're going to continue her quest. Though I do think Pieta would be better because she does radiant damage. And I'm guessing this boss is weak to radiant damage. Ow. Jerk. I can intercept those. That's right. Caught me in a dodge. Alright, so I guess the buff's out for the second phase. Ha! Okay. Well, we tried. Alright, I'm not sure how those parasites are tied to this fight. Alright, so they drop down after a certain amount of time. Oh. We tried to use our soul flay on her last time, and it didn't work. I'm afraid to try it again. Alright, so I was not charged up that attack. That happens every now and then. So I think if I stay close enough, she won't use these stakes. Alright, so I'm not charged up that attack. They had to hit off when I did. Aha! I just got a rosary, Dark Crusaders call, ammunition satchel. Okay. We probably talked to, what's-his-face, Dunmire. Because he said our next task was to kill her. Harrower Dervla? 2 tries, not bad. And we'll say that the first try I intentionally lost so that we could summon the mercenary. Remembrance of the Unbroken Promise. Seek scourings. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I have. So I wonder, maybe... Because when we pop the parasites, they left this little field behind. I wonder if that protects you from the stakes. To do that just to get the full health, so we can safely get back to the vestige. gosh. I don't know if I consider him near. Hey, we did it! Let's go back to Skyrest. We'll turn in the thing with what's-her-face. We'll look at the new items, including what Molu sells.
A pleasure. The wise always do right by the cook, the smith, and the hired sword. I help you. Just be sure to. If you don't,
Okay. I also have Dunmire to check out, so we have a few housekeeping things to do real quick. Should I just keep putting points into vitality so I can... Oh, my weight's actually not going up here. I'll do strength. We'll get that to 40 next. I hand over... Oh wait, let's read it first. It's not like they drop any weapons by default. Just the items to get weapons. We got a Duralium chunk. The Duralium ore used for refining master weapons. We got Harrower Dervla's rosary. A rosary once carried by Harrower Dervla of the Dark Crusaders. Remembrance of the Unbroken Promise. A pair of flower bracelets. Dark Crusaders Call. A tool developed by the Dark Crusaders to allow them to communicate across vast distances. Darkness is not to be feared. It is a weapon, and thus to be wielded. Imperator Jacob. Oh, it's Rook and Atyr that are inserted. So increased posture damage. Increased damage to an enemy's poise, not posture. Okay, I misread it. I hand over Dark Crusaders Call.
And Dervla is dead. Good. There can be no salvation for a Dark Crusader who submits to heresy, for they can plead no ignorance, their perfidiousness a deliberate and eternally damning sin. You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
So we're gonna pick up some more Radiant spells. So Cleansing Spring, a pool of Radiant Light which removes status effects and status buildup. Any and all afflictions shall be washed away by Oris's Divine Light. The Flesh Reborn, the Spirit Renewed. Codex of Eternal Radiance, Volume 3. Radiant Slash. Swing your weapon and send forth a wave of damaging radiant magic. The fervor of battle often bolsters a hallowed sentinel's faith, assuring them utterly that Oris will guide their smiting hand while shielding them from evil. Though this might be worth it. Empyrean Pendant. A rusted, bloodstained pendant bearing a hollowed sentinel cross. Increase holy damage and fire defense. Over the centuries, the Hallowed Sentinels have developed a number of their own unique radiant sorceries, once gladly shared with others but now selfishly kept from all those deemed unworthy. I do use holy damage quite a bit.
Leave me. Rest assured, the Council will hear of your holy work. Leave me. Rest assured, the Council...
Okay. Well, let's go talk to Molu and see what items we can get from the Dervla fight. Alright, Harrower Dervla, the Pledged Knight. Remembrance of the Unbroken Promise, a pair of flower bracelets. The boy had not seen another living being for some time, when the fearsome Dark Crusader entered the chamber which was his prison. But eventually, in them he found something which he had seldom experienced before, and never expected to again. Solace. So we get a Grand Sword, which requires agility and strength. Crossbow, which also requires agility and strength. The Harrower set. The Martyr Shackles. Shackles placed on an innocent forced into martyrdom. And Martyrdom, summon a giant nail from beneath the ground, damaging enemies within its vicinity. Mirage of Echoes. Launch several orbs of umbral magic which explode upon impact. Umbral magic can be devastatingly injurious to mortal flesh, its fundamental purpose being to impel a being's essence from axiom to the umbral realm. Well, neat. Let's go rest up and check in with Dunmire again to see if his inventory updates. Fell from the sky. Oh, let's talk to her.
I'm not without conscience. I understand the instinct to pity the boy found at the base of the mine, and the desire to condemn the hallowed sentinels for placing him there. But don't be hasty. Unfortunate as it may be, the bond between the boy and Umbral is indissoluble, and his role in safeguarding Mornstead against the darkness is vital. After all, it's an undeniable fact of life that there can be virtue in suffering. Our holy work continues, Lampbearer. Let Aureus's will be done.
Presented with my findings, the Council of Overseers agreed that allowing me to proceed in the manner I deemed most judicious was best. And following my recent studies of it, I have come to the conclusion that the power of Umbral, unorthodox though it may be, should be scrutinized further. I must learn more. I have heard tell of a book, supposedly a unique and ancient source of Umbral knowledge, and last in the possession of a wealthy collector in Upper Calrath. Bring it to me so I may cognize its secrets.
Would that be an Umbral tome by chance?
The book, Crusader. See to it.
And over Umbral tome.
An unremarkable facade, but a veneer often has little bearing on the innards of a thing. Whatever knowledge this book might submit will be mine, and applied towards a more righteous purpose. You'll serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
Oh, here we go. We saw Vanguard Barris' sword before. The red hand is new. Strength and agility. Not a fan. Oh, new spells. Healing Sigil. An area of radiant magic which heals you and any allies who enter. Warriors worshippers who make hazardous journeys together as a group are often grateful for the relief the sorcery can collectively provide. A Lucent Beam. Channel a constant beam of piercing radiant light. Abbesses are second only to the cleric herself in the hierarchy of the Hallowed Sentinels. Being so utterly dedicated to their mastery of radiant magic, they allow their bodies to atrophy through neglect. I'd like to have those spells.
To strive in darkness, in light we walk.
Alright, can only afford one right now.
You'll serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
We'll grab that and
To
replace
strive
my
in
healing spell with it, because I don't really use the healing spell in combat. Oh, I already got rid of the healing spell. Well, never mind. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else to explore at the bottom of the mine. We can always check it out next time. I'll have to do a pass around the Sky Rest real quick. We haven't checked it out in a while. And we have run across a few NPCs. There's another section somewhere, I thought. Or am I misremembering? Yeah, I think this is it. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call it here. Next time we will re-explore this last section of the depths just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And then, because, well, a couple reasons. One, there may have been a path I missed. But I guess, well, no, we didn't loop back when we defeated the Hush Saint. It was a different exit. Also, with the Spurn Progeny, there was an NPC standing in the middle of the arena when we went back, so it'll be important to check. But either way, for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.